3, 2, 1. Okay. Hello, guys. Hello, it's Addie. And today we are back on Cornucopia, my pallet town, and we are working on our cat tower build again. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I still don't really have any inspiration going on in this video. So I thought, what if we just kind of like see what happens? Fiddle around, see what happens. And if we like it, we like it. If we love it, we love it. And if we don't, we just tear it all down and rebuild it. So, and then our featured Pokemon of today's video will be Sylveon, aka Sylvie. I love this Pokemon. I honestly, I don't really like Eevee or the evolutions. It's like, is it a dog? Is it a cat? Is it some weird mix in between? Who knows? But I love Sylveon. I think out of all the evolutions, she is my favorite. I love the way she looks. I love the way you have to befriend her. I love it. So, that's our featured Pokemon of today's video, Sylveon, aka Sylvie, because I named my Pokemon. So I got started on adding a little bit of this greenery. I do like the idea of adding greenery, and I think we need to add greenery. I need to add greenery, especially on the bottom, because Leafeon will be living down here. And if I'm honest, if I'm being honest with you, though, I am not a huge, like, decorator with the greenery. But I do love the flowers. I do love the flowers. I love all the potted plants. And I love, for some reason, I just love, like, this item, the planter. I love the planter item. I do love the planter, and I love planting the plants. However, I would like to I prefer planting them when they're already fully planted, and not when I'm still like, not when they still need, not as seeds. Like, if they're seeds, I don't care. But in general, I'm just like not a big like plant decorator. I don't decorate with a lot of the nature. I don't decorate with like the greenery and stuff. Like, I'm trying to get more into that, but honestly, I'm just like, I'm not one of those people. Like, I could care less about decorating with the plants. Oh well, she'll figure it out. But I think like this. And then like this. This is nice. Screw. I was standing on. Okay, I want to add the arched barriers, but I want to keep them white. And what if we add, I think this mirror would be fun. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I think I have an idea. Okay. Okay, I think I have an idea of what I want to do. With those yellow bushes. So. Okay. But I'm thinking... like this. Okay. Okay. I like this. Okay, but we need to... I think we do need to color them. Okay. This is working. So, we add, because I really do want to use these. So, here, here, and then one right there. I think it'll be okay if it's white. And then... for this fencing, okay, we spread this out because I don't want it to be... And I think we should use yellow. Yeah, okay. I guess, like, going back to my topic about, like, gaming. We're gonna fill this whole border with these plants. With this specific bush. Because I love this bush, and I said so. But yeah, why can't we put a... That's gonna drive me crazy. But yeah, but I played, a little bit of Rayman, a little bit of God of War. I never played, the newer God of Wars, but I watched their story, and I'm definitely getting the new God of War, Luffy. It's not, I know it's not Luffy, but Luffy, I'm with Karen from Daredevil. Yes, I love her. I love her. I love her actor. I love Carol from Daredevil. I love her work, and I want to support her. And I also want more female-led games. I don't have a lot of female-led games unless it's like the game like allows you to create a character, and I create a woman character. Anyways, but when it comes to like Pokemon and Animal Crossing and all that stuff, getting that stuff until I was older. I never, like, when I was younger, I never liked the graphics of the Pokemon games. I just did not like them. But now that they're like less pixely and more smooth and I guess 3D, like, I enjoy them. Yeah, I was very into Animal Crossing New Horizons when it came out. I was like watching all the content on that. And that's kind of like where, and like the touring stuff, I love watching the Animal Crossing, like, Animal Crossing Island tours. Especially Chase Crossings, because he would do those interviews. And that's kind of like what inspired me to start my channel. So, yeah. And I do still want to do the whole, like, interview thing. But I don't feel like I'm big enough yet, and I don't really know who I would start with on top of that. Like, I only have 7 viewers, and I'm, like, 7 subscribers, not 7 viewers. And I'm very thankful to that. And I think but, like, I don't feel like I'm big enough to really start on that. I think maybe once I get bigger and, I'll start, and then I think for my first tour video, I want to do my island and kind of like tour some of the builds on my island. If not the whole, like, I'm not gonna have like a whole area done, but like at least explore builds. And I think that's what, like, that's where I want to start with that, is like explore builds. Start with my island, touring my builds and the inspiration behind those. And then maybe I finish a whole area and then I tour that whole area. And then kind of like start from there. Small and work my way up. But yeah. But yeah, I very much am a, like, pop culture girly. Like, I love pop culture. I love pop culture. I love anime. I love pop culture in general. Yeah. I think if I had to have a favorite anime, it would be, I said for a long time, it would be like, I think if I had to have a favorite anime, it would be, Baki. I know that's very, like, I feel like that's really out there, but it would have to be Baki, and then Kingen Ashura, and then Jujutsu Kaisen. But I really do love Baki. And, yeah. And then, I don't know if, and then, like, favorite video game would have to be, I have, like, 3 video games that I can officially, like, actually say that, like, are my actual favorite video games. And that's Ghost of Tsushima, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, and, Baldur's Gate. I also, and then I think I would actually put, like, Death Stranding on there too. But yeah, those are definitely my favorite. But I've, like, and I like role-playing games and, like, heavily story-driven games and stuff. And I just now started exploring, like, horror games. Like, I just finished Silent Hill 2. I got the Maria ending. I'm still salty about it. Still salty about it. And then I played, but I did play the new Resident Evil game, and I loved it. I loved it. I love Leon. Yeah, I like that. Now let's see. Let's work on Sylveon's thing. Okay, so I guess we'll work on Sylveon's room a little bit. We'll do couch right here. There's a chair. But yeah, I think we could use a little more pink. But yeah, I'm a huge but now I would consider myself like a big gamer. I love video games. They're very fun. Especially I'm especially like a huge like I don't know. I don't know if I would say I'm a huge fighting game, but like I do love Mortal Kombat and I do love the Injustice games. But I think I stick with Mortal Kombat like way longer than I do any of the Injustice games. And then I love like Spider-Man and the Punisher and all those and that's not Punisher isn't a video game, but I'm a huge I'm also a huge book reader. I don't do book talk though. I don't trust book talk. I don't trust book talk. And then yeah, overall I'm just like pop culture, reading, media. I'm a huge movies. I don't know if I would say I'm a huge movie buff, but I have gotten like I used to just go see everything in theater, but now I've gotten to the point where I'm like, if you're gonna make a 3-hour long movie, your movie needs to be a theater worthy movie. To me, or I'm not seeing it. And so that's kind of like the opinion I've developed about that. I think I'm gonna Google at some point, like, oh no, okay. I think I'm gonna Google at like some point, like how to decorate a circular room. Because how do you decorate a circular room? What the heck? Like, so part of me feels like we need more pink. Yeah. Like it. I think it's as good as it's gonna get. If anyone has any inspiration, please share. I think I just had an idea. Okay, I think I just had an idea. Okay, hold on. I just had an idea. What if I fill this in with carpet? I make this carpet. And I put like okay, I have an idea. Okay. Okay. I do like this as our carpet. And then I made the border orange, but now that I'm like looking at it, I'm like, I don't know if I really want an orange border. Okay, this thing is gonna fight me, isn't it? But I feel like we need more color than just wood. Ooh, okay. I do like this. Hey. Um. Okay, so I want to add a Clefairy doll, but I don't have enough things. I don't have enough rare Pokemetal. Oh, come on. I hate that it sits right on the edge. Ta-da! Sylvie's house. Well, that's the end of this video. Maybe if, in the next video, we'll work on something different. I have an idea for another build that I want to work on, and what I want to do for it and stuff like that. So I already have an idea for the next video. Don't worry about that. We'll wait. I'll wait. I'll, be thinking about this build, but, maybe meh. As of right now, I don't really have any ideas for it. Maybe if anyone has anything they would like to share, or maybe they have any ideas, leave a comment down below. Um, Thank you all to all my subscribers, all 7 of you. Thank you so much. Thank you to anyone who views my videos and likes. I know you view, but a like or two wouldn't hurt. But thank you for viewing, liking. Please like, comment, subscribe, definitely. Oh no, don't fall asleep. Um, and yeah, so thank you once again to everyone who's watched. My goal is 10 subscribers, and I'm thinking if we hit 10, or if I hit 10, I might do a live stream. But I don't know. I kind of realized doing this video, because I wanted to make it a talk and chat video, that I cannot talk and do this at the same time. Um, but yeah, thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next one.